What's up, y'all? Cameron here. Y'all know me as I'm Crazy123. So this is gonna be the last type of video I'm making like this today. Honestly, it'll be the last video I'm gonna make today in general. I'm not gonna do any more covers or anything and stuff. Covers I got out, the Eminem cover and the Alice in Chains cover. Fuck. That's all I'm gonna do today. And this is the only reason I'm doing this. I wasn't gonna make any more videos like this today, but the only reason I'm doing this one is because a subscriber of mine, Noah, literally just commented this like a minute or two ago, and I'm like, sitting around not doing shit right now except for watching YouTube myself. Let's throw on some Spider-Man to play in the background and talk about this topic. So Noah brought up a pretty good topic to talk about, and he was brought up talking about live show experiences. I take it he probably means like live concerts and stuff like that, but so that's... Hey, Sage. Cat, get out of my way. Thank you. I love you. But yeah, so I'll just be talking about that, like concerts and everything and experiences that I've had, or just what I think of, concerts and how fun they are to me and what they mean to me and stuff. So I have went to so many fucking concerts. I can't even like tell you guys how many shows I've been to. I've just been to so many. Why the fuck? Why does it do this? This fucking game glitches out and it says that there's something, and you come here and it's just not there. Tell me I can do a web strike takedown, but I can't. There's no one here, you fucking dumbass game. But yeah, I've been going to concerts since I was about like 13 years old, 14 or something. My first concert I went to was what grade was I in? I think I was in 8th grade. 8th grade I think is when I went to my first concert. My first concert that I ever went to was absolutely amazing. It was POD opening up, which I've seen POD twice, and I gotta say, POD is one of the worst live bands I've ever seen in my fucking life. Not even joking. They are fucking god awful. And then it was 3 Days Grace and Shinedown. And that was an absolutely amazing first concert for me back in middle school. Because before I got into metal and I was starting to get more into rock and stuff, those were actually like probably three of my favorite bands. Like I love 3 Days Grace so much. I used to love POD and I used to love Shinedown. I still like them, especially 3 Days Grace. I got to see them again last year. They came back to La Crosse for the first time in 10 years, and they put on a really good show, and it was good to hear all the new stuff that they put out with Matt that I didn't get to hear before, like I Am Machine and stuff like that. So it was cool, and that was a really good experience. I had a good ass time, like for my first concert. I was just constantly headbanging, just singing along to all the songs, having a good time. And I was filled up with even more joy because that night they announced that in a couple weeks Hollywood Undead was going to be playing at the La Crosse Center where I live. I literally right as they said that, I looked at my dad. I was like, we got to look into this. I was like, Dad, you know how much I love Hollywood Undead. I still love Hollywood Undead. I got the Dove and Grenade tattooed on my fucking arm. Love those guys. I'm actually going to be seeing them for the 4th time next Sunday, the 21st. I'm going out to Tinley Park. 21st is actually my grandmother's birthday, so we're going to go out there and spend the weekend with her, get some good food, and spend time with her and my aunt. And on her actual birthday, we will be going to Tinley Park and be seeing Fit for a King, Hollywood Undead, I Prevail, and Hailstorm on their tour that they just started up on the 9th. So I'm very excited for that. I have not seen I Prevail since they started. Last time that I saw I Prevail was not... Their first album wasn't even out. They had... at that time, all that was out was their first EP. The Heart vs. Mind EP, I think it's called, or whatever and stuff. And they played 10 or 15 minutes, but that 15 minutes or whatever that they played was they're amazing. They were great. So I'm excited to see them now that they have 3 full-length albums and stuff, and excited to hear all the stuff that they got out. I haven't seen Hailstorm in a while, and it's been also a couple years since I've seen Hollywood Undead. And I'm not a huge fan of them. Everything that I've heard is great. It's not like I don't like them, but I never really went out of my way to listen to them until maybe about half a year ago. But I am very excited to see Fit for a Cane. They're not playing a super long set, just being the opener. I think they're playing 6-7 songs, but it's better than nothing. I'm excited to see them. So it'll be cool. But yeah, no, that my second concert was Hollywood Undead. That was really fun. It was a really, really good show. And if I could go back to that concert, I would. It was so fun. But I'm glad to be able to see them again. My third concert was Rockfest, and what the fuck was it? 2014. 2014 Rockfest. I got to see Pop Evil, Five Finger Death Punch, Sick Puppies, Devour the Day I think was there too. They're still making music, but oh my god, those guys, around that time, they kind of blew the fuck up and stuff, and it was cool to see them. And that was a good first concert. I don't remember, order or anything after that. I just remember those, because those were my first 3, and they were really good and stuff. But I have been going to concerts ever since then, and I've been to pretty much every type of concert except for a pop concert and country, because I'm not really into that style. But at the same time, I wouldn't mind going to a pop concert. I wouldn't mind going and seeing someone like fucking Jesse McCartney or Bozzy or Post Malone or something. I've been wanting to see Post Malone since he started, but his concerts, if they do come here, they're very expensive because he is, very big now, and he plays stadiums mainly now and stuff. So they are pretty pricey, but I wouldn't mind seeing them. But I've been to a lot of metal concerts and a lot of rock concerts, and I've been to a couple rap concerts recently. I've seen Young Gravy. I saw him with Limp Bizkit. That was really cool. Gotten to see Suicide Boys and Ghostmane twice. I went to Grade A 2023 last year with Ramirez opening up, City Morgue, Cemetery, Ghostmane, and Suicide Boys, and that was sick. And then I've been to a couple local rap concerts at the Warehouse before they closed down and shit too, that were pretty fun. So I'm always, looking around for shows, seeing what there is, going to stuff. And concerts, they're just such a good experience and stuff. I'm still young, but my body hates me. I used to be a person at pretty much every show I went to. I'd be in the mosh pits, having fun and everything and stuff. I haven't really actively been in a mosh pit in probably about 3 years or something like that now. I kind of, after COVID and the Warehouse and stuff closed down by the time that I started going back to concerts, at that point I was kind of just, my body started hating me. I kind of just stopped giving a shit about being in mosh pits and stuff. So I'm kind of like an old man now. I kind of just sit in the back, headbang a little bit, have a good time. But yeah, no, concerts or any live show in general. I haven't been to it in many years. I would love to go to a pay-per-view sometime if one was close and not too expensive. But I used to go to local WWE shows that used to come to the Lacrosse Center, come to Rochester, Minnesota area. I almost said Minneapolis and shit, but I haven't done that in many years and stuff. But I love that stuff. I don't really actively watch wrestling anymore. The only time I really kind of do watch wrestling is pay-per-views. I just watched Money in the Bank. I watched WrestleMania this year. My cousin came over and we watched it together. That was cool, seeing Mr. Cody Rhodes finally win the title and kick Roman's ass, so that was great. But yeah, I don't know. Concerts are kind of like the only thing really that I can go to that actually really brings me happiness anymore. Like playing video games really doesn't bring me happiness anymore unless it's a game that I really love. Like that's why for a lot of these videos like this, I'm playing like Spider-Man or something like that because I actually like really enjoyed it. Like playing this game or the first game, Miles Morales, all of these I really love. But I don't know. I'm not much of a gamer as I used to be. So, but concerts, yeah, that's like the really the only thing that actually brings me like actual genuine like happiness anymore. Like where I'm there, I'm smiling, I'm having a good ass fucking time and shit. So I'm really excited for that I Prevail concert, and the only other concert that I actively have planned after that will be at Copeland Park in August. I didn't really want to go to it. My dad did, so I told him if he wanted to go that bad, he could buy us tickets, and he did. And we'll be seeing Bush and Candlebox, Jarek and Cottrell, and I think Tim Montana is opening up, which I don't really know much from Tim Montana. All I know is he's kind of like these like Jelly Roll, Hardy people and stuff like that, kind of doing like country rock stuff like that. So we'll see how they are. Maybe I'll like their set, maybe not, but we'll see. But I'm excited to see Jerry Cantrell. You know, that's I think was the guitarist of Alice in Chains. He does solo shit. Probably gonna play some Alice in Chains hits too, since that's where he's from. So that'll be cool. I'm not a huge fan of Bush or Candlebox. I know of their music and stuff, like their hits, but I don't really know much like from either one of them. But concerts are concerts. Yeah, you know, it doesn't matter if I know the band or anything and stuff. Obviously, it's better going to a concert where you know the band, you love the band and stuff, you know. But I kind of will just go to anything or whatever and stuff, as long as I can enjoy it somewhat. So it'll be fun. But yeah, God, live shows, concerts they're just great. If you are watching this video and if you've never been to like a concert yourself for whatever reason, fucking go. Like, I understand some people, they live out in the middle of nowhere and it might, you know, they might have to travel a little bit to go to a concert. I do get some concerts in my area, like we've been getting these rock shows at Copeland Park here and stuff, and I went and saw Breaking Benjamin and Daughtry and stuff at the Lacrosse Center back in April. And oh my god, that was a shitty day, sadly. A fucking full-on fucking blizzard, having to walk around and drive in that. It's terrible. But it was a good show, so it made up for the shitty day. But mainly, if I want to go to bigger concerts, like when I've saw Ice Nine Kills, when I've seen Suicide Silence a couple times and stuff, I've had to drive about 2.5 hours, 3 hours sometimes, out to St. Paul, Minneapolis area, because where I live, La Crosse, it's a relatively big city, and we do have the La Crosse Center, but a lot of the concerts that we get are pop, rap, country stuff, and a lot of the stuff that they have here I'm not interested in. And when we do get rock bands that play here a lot, lots of times it's rock bands that have played here like a lot of times, like Shinedown or Five Finger Death Punch or Breaking Benjamin or something like that, which, don't get me wrong, I've seen Breaking Benjamin 4 times, and I think the last time was the best time I saw them because they just had such a great set list. They played so many songs on Phobia, and I can't even think of the name of the album. I don't know if it's just called Dear Agony or whatever, but it has Dear Agony on it. I think the album is just called Dear Agony. But they played a lot of songs off of that and stuff, and their set list for that show was just great. That was my first time seeing Catch Your Breath and the Daughtry too, and they both killed it. They were both really good. It's just, if you love music and you've never been to a concert, like there's so many people that I know that love music as much as I have and have never been to a concert. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, why have you not been to a concert? Like, if you have not gone, you need to go to a concert.